time for homeschool. Come sit down now. Oh, so that's how we want to act today. Let's go.
Hey, Mom.
Stop.
Mommy.
Go sit, yes.
Mommy.
Go sit down, you can draw.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
While parenting is never easy, nor is homeschooling, but I will say this, homeschooling has totally made me a better parent. I have had the ability to get to know my kids in such a new way that I hadn't thought of outside of the homeschooling experience that we've been able to have together. And it has made me go into this second year excited, refocused, and with a few changes that I wanted to share with you in this video. So last year was our first year homeschooling, and I didn't really know where to start. I saw all of these moms online sharing their journeys, and it just seemed like either they had this picture-perfect homeschool room and this picture-perfect organization and all of these things, which put this really high standard in my mind for what to set up our homeschool room and home like. And then on the other side, I also joined like a bunch of Facebook groups, and there were so many moms in there just venting about how burnt out they were, or how they were just having difficulty with their kids and just like feeling like they weren't doing a good job. So it was just like very much a wide range, really not even a range. It was a very extreme way to look at homeschooling. And I just thought, where does my experience actually fit into all of this?
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Oh, so that's how we want to act today. That's how we want to act today?
We always have homeschool.
Yeah, we always have homeschool because that's what we do every day.
Well, I don't want to do that every day.
Oh well, get used to it, Sarai.
I want to.
Well, too bad for you. Because it's not an option.
I hate it.
Oh well.
Hey, Mommy, I hate these. Get out of the way. No.
Today is...
Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh, so I guess you do know what day it is, Sarai. With your little sassy attitude this morning. And Micah, do you know what month of the year it is?
It's fall.
That's the season. What's the month? September.
September 20. Mommy, can we play that game that
September 23rd. Good job. 2025.
No, I'll say.
Okay.
September 2023rd, 2025.
Try one more time. So today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025.
Today is September 2023.
September 23rd,
September 23rd,
2025. Okay, are you going to be with us or are you going to stay out? What you want to do?
Yes, to get out because it's hard.
No, we're not playing with the ball. We're doing homeschool right now. So what do you want to do? Do you want to do homeschool or you want to go back out there with Daddy? Okay, so you going to stay with us?
Yeah.
All right, take a seat, baby. It's
It's
all
too
right.
loud. It's too loud.
It's all
Turn
right.
it off.
It's about to go off. You're louder than it, okay? Please sit. All right. And is it winter? No.
Fall.
It's fall. What's another word for fall?
Yesterday was the first day of fall. No, it was the second.
Fall That's right. Micah, what's another word for fall? Stop.
Octagon.
No. Autumn. You said octagon.
I get to say a lot of words.
You do get to say a lot of words, baby. That's not true.
I want to play train.
Here, I got a few little.
I want to play train.
You can play with train on the floor. Okay, so I don't know what happened to all our crayons. Okay, so
Keyboard.
Sarai,
Wait,
we will, but I need you to focus. Please introduce yourself.
hi, my name is Swati. Hi.
Do it again.
Hi,
Hi, my name is
Mommy,
Sarai.
Mommy, I got it.
Good job. Micah, you show her how to do it. How do you do it? How do you introduce yourself? Sit down. Sit down.
Mommy.
Sit down. Yes. Okay. Good job, MJ. Micah,
Yay,
do you want to take a nap with MJ and Emery later?
Mama,
Okay, then you be a big boy and focus, okay? So what is your name? Okay, how do you spell your name, Sarai? Good job. Micah, what's your name? Say Micah Godbolt. M-I-C.
No, I
A-H.
don't want to.
Okay, well, we'll go to MJ. MJ, what's your name?
AJ.
MJ Godbolt. Good job. Okay, and today's scripture is, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. My peace I give. My peace I give. Good job. But let's say it all together. Peace I leave with you. Peace I leave with you. Repeat after me. Peace I leave. I want you to say it loud with your loud voice. I want you to say it with your loud voice. Peace I leave with you. I want you to say it with your loud voice. Peace I leave with you.
Peace I leave with you.
And my peace I give to you.
The peace I give to you.
John 14:27. Oh, why didn't you say it like that the whole time? That's a good F, Micah. Okay, so days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Who's going to start it for us?
Me.
Oh, MJ, you want to start it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, MJ. Days of the week. Days of the week. Monday is a day of the week. Tuesday is a day of the week. Wednesday is a day of the week. Thursday is a day of the week. Friday is a day of the week. Saturday is a day of the week. Sunday is a day of the week. Good job, MJ. And what are the months of the year? Go, Sarai. It's your moment. Sarai, say the months of the year, please, with your big voice. Let's go, girl. No, I want you to stand up and say it with your loud voice. I'm not going to stop until you say it with your big girl voice. Stand up and say it with your big girl voice. Come on, let's go. Great job.
So the first major change that I've made this year is actually changing our homeschool location in the house. So last year I had merged my office into a homeschool room, and while that worked for us, the amount of guests that we have staying at our home, especially like with the new baby that we have coming, I wanted to make our office more of a guest room / prayer room, and to merge our playroom into our homeschool room as well. The second major change that we made this year was also revamping our circle time structure. As you saw a few minutes back, I take the kids through the day of the week, the day of the year, scripture, what are their names, being able to recite their names and how they're spelled. And so I have a rhythm now that I pretty much stick to versus last year. I was doing a bit more changing, trying to match the letters and shapes and colors onto the same thing each week and changing it up each week. And honestly, that was a bit overwhelming for me because I just wasn't mentally prepared to keep up with that. So it was cool like the first couple weeks, but eventually I was not changing out my letters. I was not changing out the shapes. And now what we do instead has become so much easier where we just rapid fire through shapes, colors, numbers, letters, and those sorts of things. And the kids are actually retaining that information way better than they did last year. Turtle. Zebra. Good job. Yeah, there's a violin, a song. Yep.
What's this?
That's a queen.
Queen. Owl.
Yep.
Doggy.
Yep.
Butterfly.
Yep.
Elephant.
Yes.
Elephant.
Yes.
Fox.
Yes. And the last and third major change that I made this year was our curriculum. So a while back, I heard another mom say what I'm about to say, and I am totally echoing it because it was so true for me that the Good and the Beautiful curriculum built my confidence as a homeschool mom. But when it came to actually teaching, I found some elements of it to be a little bit confusing or just not fully getting my daughter to a mastery level. And that was because the Good and the Beautiful curriculum is just a different method of teaching. There are multiple different methods of teaching in homeschool. And so I believe that the Good and the Beautiful is a spiral method where the subjects are kind of intertwined with each other throughout the curriculum versus what we've switched to now for language arts and handwriting. It's a different method. It's a more traditional method. And so we've switched to logic of English for my 6-year-old and my 4-year-old. And I also really appreciate the fact that this curriculum comes with a separate teacher's manual. And so I was able to buy a teacher's manual and then 2 workbooks for each of my children. Versus with the Good and the Beautiful, you can download all of their curriculum for free, which is an amazing option. Or if you do buy their curriculum in print form, you would have to buy a separate set for each child that you're teaching. And as a mom of multiple, I am always thinking of how can I make things stretch and be multi-purpose? So for example, I'll be able to use Logic of English, this curriculum, next year again, and the next year after that with my younger babies, but I will just have to repurchase the workbooks themselves. The other thing with Logic of English that I really love is that they have a cursive handwriting edition, which I didn't see a lot of people talk about cursive handwriting and teaching their kids cursive, but I really want to teach my kids cursive, especially my daughter. She thinks that it's so pretty. So she's actually more excited to do her handwriting lessons now than she was last year ever because she loves the way that cursive handwriting looks. And I prefer that she learns cursive and print so that when she finds, ever an old letter or things from 20, 30, 40 years ago, that she'd be able to read it. And so I think it's just a great skill for kids to have. I grew up learning how to do cursive handwriting, and I used to write in cursive all the time. And I feel like it also will help her with making sure that her letters, when she does print, are going in the right direction. We've had some, struggles there with her writing some of her letters and numbers backwards. And so we're trying to correct that this year. And I think that the cursive will help her flow better when it comes to writing her words and letters and numbers in the right direction. And also we switched our math curriculum as well So we used to use the good and the beautiful math, and now we're using math with confidence. And again, I prefer this method of teaching math than the good and the beautiful. There's not as much of a difference between these two versus I think between the good and the beautiful and logic of English is like very different. This isn't as drastic of a difference, at least so far, for me and for my daughter. And my daughter like breezes through math. So I'm very confident in her ability when it comes to math and counting and just understanding those concepts. But I do also, again, appreciate having a separate teaching manual that allows me to have a bit of information when it comes to why certain math concepts are being taught and how they're being taught. And so I can give that extra support where needed as she's learning new things. And again, because the good and the beautiful didn't do that as much. They pretty much just told you what to say and you taught the child that way. And back then, that's exactly what I needed. My year one, I needed that. I needed just to be able to open and go and be done because I was still very much a bit overwhelmed by the whole thing and trying to figure out, what did homeschool look like for us and what did my journey look like as far as teaching my kids and figuring out all of the things that comes with that. And so again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there's a lot of expectations and there's a lot of examples online and extremes online. And I think the biggest thing that I would say going into year 2 for us is that I'm better at figuring out what's going to actually work for my family and what's not, and being able to really focus in on those things and being confident in my ability to teach my kids. And so the good and the beautiful helped me achieve that confidence for sure. So now I'm ready to continue on and really get into curriculum that I know will challenge my kids in a new way. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, if anything, reassuring and a confidence builder. If you are somebody who's considering homeschooling your kids, or you are a homeschooling mom or parent and you're just trying to see if your experience is normal or not and all the things. So I hope that this video encourages you and that it leaves you feeling inspired to tackle that homeschool journey with a new level of excitement, or inspires you to consider homeschooling one day. And that's all I've got. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.